Hi everyone, 2020 Zine speaking. The audio was actually okay in this one, but the information was too incorrect. I was basically really bigging up this type of spade, which I bought in the pound shop, surprise, surprise. And I was bigging it up because it seemed to be a lot more rigid and a lot more strong than your kind of typical kind of hand spade or whatever you call it. It seemed much more strong than that. But it actually turned out that over time, that kind of that thinner joint started to give way a lot more. So they are good for your first year for using them. But I found out over time that weld was just like a little bit too weak, which was a shame because, like I said, when you're first using them, they seem awesome because you can get really large scoops out of them, but they do kind of wear away easily, so be warned. So this video here was I found like a whole bunch of algae stuff in the water trough. And I was always wondering why isn't someone else like using that, because that must be really good for composting. It must have nutrients in it. I know it's not seaweed, but apparently seaweed's really good for fertilizer. So what I did was I just basically whacked it in my worm bin. So that's what you're seeing in the video when I choose to actually focus on it correctly. There, that's it. And so I kind of ran into two problems, which was one problem really. That type of algae, let's call it. I noticed that there was these leeches on my hands. So my first thing was like, what the hell is this? Being born and bred in London, I was like, bloody hell, are these gonna suck my blood and all that kind of stuff? So in good fashion, I got myself on Google, and apparently the kind of leeches that are found in that type of algae in kind of water troughs and stuff aren't the like super blood sucking leeches that you hear stories about. That's one of them there, that little dark thing that looked a little bit like a bird poo. That was it. So it did stick on my hand, but it was easy to get off. The actual negative to it is apparently those types of leeches do eat on the worms. So that was the mistake I made. I'm not sure if I left it in there, but yeah, just a heads up for anyone who wants to use it for worm bins, I guess. That's it. See you later.